Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hi and welcome. Please do consider becoming part of my beautiful family by pressing the subscribe button down below. And if you are a recent subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much. It is good to have you here and I really do appreciate you coming back to watch another video. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, today we are doing a sit down video and I'm going to be talking about my personal story and my personal experience as a single mom. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into this video. So if you happen to be new on this channel, my name is Bekkie and I am a single mom to a 5-year-old. My son is 5 years old. His name is Tireletso and he's 5 years old. And yeah, I am a single mom. For those of you who didn't know, but I think most of you guys know, but those of you who didn't know, now you know, I am a single mom. And yeah, I'm just going to share a little bit about my single mom journey. It's my personal experience, and you also may be a single mom, but your story may be different from mine, and that is okay because we all take in things different, we all react different to situations. So yeah, anyway guys, so I am a single mom, as I said, and let me tell you guys, I found out that I was pregnant when I was 6 weeks. I was 6 weeks pregnant when I found out that I was pregnant. And I think when I was 4 to 5 weeks, somewhere there, 4 to 5 weeks, I kind of knew I was pregnant because obviously I didn't go on my periods. That was the first sign. But I just ignored the fact because it was my birthday. My birthday was coming up, so I didn't want to not ruin my birthday, but I just wanted to enjoy my birthday like stress free, because honestly I was not planning on having a baby. So if you're not planning on having a baby, taking a pregnancy test is so scary. Like, it's the scariest thing ever. Like, your heart will be beating so fast. So I did not want to take the pregnancy test before my birthday. So it was my birthday on the 8th of May, which was also a Mother's Day. So I went out for a lunch with my mother at Tasha's for Mother's Day, and I had a dessert. I think I had a dessert. Or was it a start? I think it was a dessert. I think it was a dessert that I had. And it just tasted off. It tasted horrible. I did not enjoy it at all. And I was just like, what's going on? And then in my head I was like, girl, you might be pregnant. Of course I didn't tell my mom at that time. And my birthday passed, and let me tell you, just before I found out I was pregnant, I just started a new weight loss journey, and I was losing a lot of weight. I was losing weight, I was eating healthy. I was really motivated to go to the gym, and boom, I'm pregnant. I was just so annoyed. I was like so annoyed. So anyway, my birthday passed, and I had already bought my pregnancy test before my birthday. So my birthday passed, and I was like, oh gosh, I need to take this pregnancy test. So I took my pregnancy test very early in the morning, and I remember telling my friends that I might be pregnant, like I hinted, and I was like, I'll take the pregnancy test. So I took the pregnancy test and it came out positive. This was on the 11th of May 2016. I found out that I was pregnant, and before I actually took the pregnancy test, I did tell him that I think I might be pregnant, and he did not take it well. He was not accepting of the news, and he was not ready to be a dad and all of that drama, and so confirmed it with a pregnancy test. I took a photo and I sent it to him, and he was like, what does this mean? And I'm just like, it means I'm pregnant. And it was just it was a whole lot of drama. doesn't want to be a father. He's not ready. We did not plan this, and all of that stuff. So I decided to go to the doctor same day. I went to the doctor. I think this was on my off day, if I'm not mistaken, but I went to the doctor, the nearest doctor near me. I went to the doctor and she checked me and she was like, "Congratulations, you are 6 weeks pregnant." And this was the scan that I got actually. That was me, that was my baby when he was 6 weeks in my belly. Okay. So I came back home and I cannot believe I'm pregnant. At that time I was renting, living alone in Cosmo City. I could not believe I'm pregnant. Like, I literally could not believe I was pregnant. Part of me was like, oh yay, I'm having a baby. But part of me was like, I did not plan to have a baby. I'm having a baby with this person who does not want to have a baby. So there was just a lot to take in. And I remember I did not go to work the next day. I called in sick. I called in, I was like, I'm sick, I'm not feeling well. I can't come to work. I just wanted to be in my feelings. I just wanted to take in everything because a lot was happening. I mean, I'm pregnant, first of all. Now you don't want to be part of the pregnancy. I'm only 6 weeks pregnant, What am I going to tell my mother, So, yeah, guys, I mean, that is the point where I began to be a single mom, when I was 6 weeks pregnant. And I took it as it was, he did not want to be part of this pregnancy. But also in my mind, I thought when the baby was born, he would come around, or during the course of the pregnancy, he would just come around, And yeah, so I progressed with the pregnancy, and I also told myself, just because he does not want to be part of the pregnancy doesn't mean that I can't enjoy my pregnancy. So I tried my best to enjoy my pregnancy. The only thing that made me not enjoy my pregnancy was morning sickness. Morning sickness. Yo, that is, when I talk of morning sickness, the worst. Like I had it bad. Like I would throw up. I would look at a person, I would throw up. I would eat lamb. I would eat anything and throw up. The only things that I could eat was toast with butter, and what else? Basically, that was my favorite meal, guys. Toast and butter. Like I could eat that, but everything else just made me sick. So that is the only reason I would say I didn't really enjoy the first trimester of my pregnancy, because the second trimester it got a little bit better, even though I was still sick. But apart from that, I just told myself I'm going to enjoy this pregnancy. This is a journey that God has blessed me with, being a mother. So I'm going to enjoy every part of it, and which I did. I enjoyed every milestone. I downloaded the apps just like everybody else does. I kept records. I was just like happy to be pregnant, but not happy to be pregnant without a partner. Yeah. So I mean, during pregnancy I was okay. Like I was mentally and emotionally, I was okay. But it would be here and there where I'd feel I don't feel good today. I wish this person was enjoying this journey with me. And there were times where people would be like, "Oh, you're pregnant. Where is your baby's dad?" I'd be like, uteng, kimang tatangana how, uteng, uteng. And I remember when I bought this book. This is my baby book. It's like a pregnancy journal. Not really a pregnancy journal, but it's a baby book where you just record everything about your baby. When I bought this, I was so excited. Like I was excited about pregnancy, guys. Like I was very excited. I went to buy this and I was so excited. I used to take it to work. I'd be filling in what I was behind on and all of that stuff. And then I remember there was this lady at work when she saw it. She's like, because this book now, let me just take that out. It's got every information about your baby. Like it's got a family tree about me and the father's side of the family. So when she read, she's like, this book, you can't buy it when you're pregnant and alone. Like, but I don't think she knew my story. I just think she was just saying in general. And inside it hit home like, oh, I'm doing this alone, you know. But I was just like, I just laughed it off and stuff. But yeah, guys, there were moments where I just felt sad. You know, there were moments where I saw pregnant ladies with their partners, or you go onto Instagram, you see pregnant ladies and having pregnancy and photo shoots with their partners, and you're just like, I wish I could have that. I wish I could do that, you know. Yeah, there were moments where I was just like not okay, but most part of it during pregnancy I was okay. And then came giving birth of my baby, which I gave birth on the 5th of January 2017. Giving birth, I was okay. Let me tell you, I had my mom that was my support system. She was very supportive. And I remember when I told her I was pregnant, I was so scared. Like, I was so scared. And I was 26 years old. I was old enough, but just the whole situation of being pregnant and the baby daddy's not there and he's from another country and you need to explain where he's from, and you know, I was very scared. Honestly, I was very scared. I don't think being pregnant was scary to tell my mom, but it was just telling her about who the person is that made me pregnant, you know, because obviously she's gonna ask those questions. So I remember I just wrote a big text, like a long message, and I told her I'm pregnant and I'm gonna be responsible for my baby. Well, you know, I just told her all of that just to, you know, try to, I don't know, to put the situation in a different way. But yeah, that's how I told my mom that I was pregnant, and she was very, very supportive. But obviously she didn't want to know who the father is. I explained everything to her. She was like, okay, we'll raise this baby. So I feel as a single mom, you do you do need to have a support system, you know. It's great to have a support system, and I know not everybody is lucky enough to have a support system. Yeah, not everybody's lucky enough to have a support system. So lucky enough, I had my mom as my support system. So after giving birth on the 5th of January, after giving birth, I was okay. In terms of my feelings, I was okay. You know, I felt okay. Because I had my mom. Like, my mom was there all the time. Like, I tell you, at night when my son went, "Mwah," like just a little "mwah," that first "mwah" should be up in our room to come check up on us, and you know, just to make sure everything's going okay and all of that stuff. So I was pretty much okay. But I did have hopes that he would come around and come to the party and just be a present there, but it never ever happened. So lucky enough, when I had my baby, it was still during the festive season. It was early January, so everybody is still on holidays. My mom was still on holidays, so it made things easier for me emotionally and mentally. So I think that is why I coped just after giving birth. And then obviously my mom then had to go back to work, and she stays at work. So I was now left with a baby alone. So I think this is the point where reality like hit me, like, oh my god, Bekkie, you're a mom. You're not just a mom, you're a single mom. You're doing this alone, you know? That is when it hit me. And when it hit me so hard, guys. Like, I struggled emotionally and mentally. I remember there were days, like most of the days, I would just cry, you know. And a newborn is so, like, it needs so much of your time, like the crying, you know, changing nappies, bathing, and all of that stuff. Not like sleepless nights, and it was just a lot. It overwhelmed me, and it just put me in the state. And I just thought, oh my god, I'm doing this alone. And Yeah, guys, and when I look back now, I would say probably I had depression, but I was just not diagnosed with depression. Like, yeah, but I think I had depression, but nobody knew. Nobody knew. There's this video that I always come across on TikTok that people always use the sound of, and it says, show us a picture of a time where you were depressed and nobody knew. And I think that time of my life, just when my mom went back to work after having Siri, my son, that is when I think I was depressed because I was really going through a lot of emotions and I was not accepting that I was a single parent. And I remember this one day, I messaged my mom. She was at work. I messaged my mom, and I was just like, "How did you cope when you were a single mom to me? Like, how did you cope?" And she just explained it, how she coped, and I was just not understanding. Like, I was just like not having it. I was not understanding. Lord, that is how she coped because she told me that she was just happy to have a baby, a healthy baby, and yeah, I think that yeah, that is what she said. But I know she watches my channel. If you're watching, just you can comment down below on how you coped as a single mom. I'm joking, but I do know my mom watches my channel, so she's going to see this. But I was really not coping, guys. I was not coping. I was crying all the time. And if you looked at my pictures then, like, or my life then in pictures, you would think, oh, this girl's so happy. She's a happy mom. You know, she's killing it. She's doing well, you know. I mean, I was happy. I just had a baby. I was happy, yes, happy to have a baby, happy to be a mother, but I was just not happy that I was doing it alone. Like, that was my problem, that I'm doing this alone. And I was just not accepting of that. Like, I was not. I struggled, you know. I think I prayed a lot at that period of my life. I prayed a lot. I prayed. I remember I prayed. I always prayed for God to give me peace within, to help me accept the situation as it is, you know. And I remember asking myself questions or asking God questions. Why me? Why did you pick me for this? You know, why me? You know, I cry asking God, why me? And yeah, looking back then, I feel like I somehow had depression. If you have a friend who's going through the situation that I went through, do check up on them. Up on them just to check how they're doing. Are they okay? Are they coping? Maybe they'll be able to talk to you. But I think my problem is I really never opened up my feelings, my emotions, how I felt to anybody. It was just a thing of keeping it to myself and acting like I'm okay whilst I was not okay. So I would also advise, talk about it, like talk about your feelings. It's okay not to be okay, you know. It is a big deal to be a single mother, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle, so try to speak about it, you know. And sometimes we are scared to talk to our friends because you guys have a fight and now they're telling the whole world about your business and stuff like that. But I hope you have somebody that you can trust and you can talk to. So I would advise you to just talk to somebody about your feelings, which I did not. I did not talk about it. I think I tried to hint to my mom that I was not okay. I don't think she read between the lines. So we never really spoke about it. Like, we never spoke about it, and I never spoke to my friends about it. So I just dealt with the whole situation alone. I remember one day I was crying, I was in tears, and I was just not happy, you know. I was not happy that I'm doing this alone. Don't get me wrong, I was happy to be a mom. Like, I was so happy to be a mom. I was excited. I was enjoying every milestone, but just the part of being a mom alone, a single parent, a single mom, was just, it was not sitting okay with me. And I remember crying, 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 crying. And I don't know, something just clicked. I don't know what it was, but just something just said, girl, you need to snap out of it. You know, you've been crying. It's like crying is not going to do anything to you, you know. And I remember just telling myself, you know what, I'm gonna stop crying and I'm gonna stand up and just take this and take it a day at a time and just try to accept the situation. And that is actually when my mental health and my emotions started changing, when I accepted the situation. I accepted that, you know what, I'm a single mom and I'm going to be doing this alone. You know, this is my life. This is my life. I'm going to be doing it alone. That is when things started changing emotionally and mentally. And I think what really got me is having hope that this person will come around. Maybe when the baby is 6 months, he's gonna come around, you know. Maybe when he sees pictures of the baby, he will come around. Maybe when he sees that the baby looks like him, or maybe his mom or something, he will come around. And I think because of the hope that I always had and always getting disappointed, it always hit me. So the moment when I started accepting the situation for what it was, that's when it started changing. So I accepted the situation and yeah, I became better mentally and emotionally. I became better. You know, I enjoyed motherhood a lot. You know, every milestone was important to me. I mean, I celebrated my baby monthly. Every time he turned a month, I would buy a cake or we would bake or something. Like it would just be celebrating, you know. Like I was really, really excited to be a mom and this journey. Even though I was doing it alone, I of course carried on praying about it, you know, that may God heal me, may God give me peace within me to accept the situation and everything. And yeah, and how it's been as a single mom now. I mean, being a single mom is challenging. Like being a parent is challenging, but being a single mom is even more challenging because everything is on you. Financially, it's on you. Being there for the baby is on you. Like everything is on you. Like you don't get. I mean, I do get a break because my mom will help me out here and there, but like it's just everything on you, and it sometimes gets overwhelming. Um, I mean, I've had people say, like, I always put you first. You know, I never put myself first. And that is going to, it's going to not kill me, but it's going to affect me in the long run. But guys, you know, when you're a single mom, you have no choice but to put your baby first. So if I decide, Lord, okay, um, I'm gonna pay to use transport and I'm gonna go spoil myself. What's gonna happen? Like there's things that you just can't run away from. Paying school fees, paying transport, making sure they're eaten, making sure they've got clothes and everything. Like you can't run away from those stuff. So sometimes you really want to put yourself first, but you just can't. It's just like a thing between, okay, I'm going to put myself first, or I'm going to put my baby's needs first, you know. But I also feel like it just doesn't get easier as they grow up. I thought it would get easier. It doesn't get any easier. Being a parent is very challenging. You know, it's hard being a parent. Yo, it's hard. I don't know why our parents did not tell us that being a parent or being a mother is this hard. Like it's hard, it's challenging, you know. But being a single parent is even harder. And I won't say to you that the trauma or the pain of being a single mother goes away fully, but it just gets better. Like it just gets better. The pain feels better for me personally. That's how it feels for me, that the pain feels better, you know. Like I don't wake up in the morning and think, oh my god, I'm a single mom, oh my god, this guy's not around, you know. I don't think about him like that, you know. Days can even pass by and I'm not even thinking about him, you know. As compared to back then where I wake up, it's the first thing that is on immediately when I wake up. It's the first thing that oh my god, I'm a single mom. Oh my god, he's not here to help me. You know, he's not even co-parenting with me. You know, when I sleep, it was the last thing that I would think of. But now, you know, dilo di change. Yes, it still hurts, but it's not the same pain, you know. It's just gotten a little bit better, you know, and I'm coping with it a little bit better, you know. I mean, I've been struggling here and there lately with emotions and mentally, but you know, I quickly come back to myself, and you know, and I remember that, oh, got a son, you know, gotta take care of him. He's only dependent on me, so if I'm a mess, what's gonna happen, you know? So yeah, guys. And when I was pregnant, I wrote a letter to my son. I'm gonna read it to you guys. I think this is when I was pregnant. I wrote it in this book. So this book actually has a letter from mommy and a letter to daddy. I mean, a letter from daddy. As you can see, daddy is empty, and we all know why. And I wrote a letter, so I'm going to read it to you guys. And I wrote this on the 10th of November 2016. So I was about 6 months pregnant. And this is how the letter goes. Oh, my baby. I don't even know where to start. When I found out that I'm pregnant, on the 11th of May 2016, I had so much excitement in me. I can say it now. It wasn't. Hmm? All I can say is, wow, it hasn't been easy. Pregnancy, you really have given me hard times. I threw up so much that it came to a point where throwing up was normal. Like today felt like I felt like eating peanut butter, which I did. It made me sick all day, like really shocky. Like I used to call him shocky. Don't ask me why. Haha, such things make me so mad and annoyed at you. Then you give me a little kick, which just melts my heart. I wish you knew how much I enjoy your cake so you can do it more often. I don't know, maybe you are a lazy baby because you don't kick much, but when I visit your granny, you seem to kick a lot. I guess you enjoy her presence. If I were you, I would too, because she's so excited about you. She's getting your room renovated, buying you cool stuff, and talks about you every single day. I call her my baby. I can't wait to see you, trying to imagine how you will look. Will you look more like me or your dad? Are you a boy or a girl? I just can't wait to see you. I've already gotten your life planned out, from your outfits to your extramurals. One day you will be a young lady or man and be able to understand all this. Life is not easy, it's full of challenges. You will get people who will backstab you, people who will disappoint you. You're going to get heartbreaks. It's all obstacles of life. In all this, know that as long as I'm alive, I will always love you and support you no matter what. Always find comfort in praying and God, and looking back at my pregnancy and seeing how much God has done for both me and you. He is one that shall never let you down. And finally, I wish you all the best in life, my baby. Always make me proud. If you fail first time, no worries. You can always try again. I imagine you as a lawyer or a doctor, but the sky is the limit. You could even be a soccer player, a model, whatever it is. I'll be there to support you. You mean the world to me. It is just a few weeks till we meet, and can't wait for that day. I hope it's the week of Christmas. Lots of love, mommy. So that's the letter I wrote to Terry when I was still pregnant. If you are pregnant and about to be a single mom, because being a single mom happens to a lot of us, and it doesn't even matter whether you're poor, whether you're rich, whether you're beautiful, the most beautiful girl, or you've been told you're the most beautiful girl, or you're fat, you're skinny, you're light in complexion, you're dark in complexion. It does not matter. Single parenting can happen to anybody. So if you are pregnant and alone, you know, just know that the pain does get better. I know at this point it may seem like it's never gonna get any better, or you know, you may be asking yourself questions, why you and stuff, but trust me, I promise you, it will get better. Like, you know, the saying of it will all heal in time. It does, you know, slowly it does, you know. So yeah, guys, that is my personal journey as a single mom, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is something very close to my heart, and it's something that I've never really put out there, and I feel like talking about such experiences or such journeys helps inspire other people, because me watching other stories of other women helps to inspire me. So I hope this video maybe inspires somebody out there. And if you feel alone, and one more thing, guys, I feel also as Black people, we don't normalize therapy. If you have the means to go to therapy because of such situations, go to therapy. Do go to therapy. Talk to somebody about it professionally. It might just help you emotionally and mentally, you know. It's just that for me, I never had the means to go for therapy, but if I could, I would. Just, you know, just to talk to somebody professionally about it. Yeah. So if you do have the means, do go to therapy. Single mom is a norm, you know, like every other day you just hear somebody, I'm a single mom, but it doesn't mean we're going to take it in, you know, like it doesn't mean that we're going to handle it well, you know. So I think if you can talk to somebody, you know. There's a saying that being a single mom does not start with you and it does not end with you, but that does not mean you should just say, oh, I'm a single mom, and accept it, or you're going to, you know, we all handle things different. So yeah, if you think that you're not coping and you are able to see somebody, do see somebody. Okay, so guys, we have come to the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like us to touch base on such topics, please let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in my next video. Bye.